Welcome back, everyone. In Lesson 7, we discussed why data privacy is critical. It's about trust, survival, and long term relationships. Now we turn to Lesson 8, data security risks and safeguards. Think of it this way: privacy is about what data you collect and why, but security is about how you protect that data once you have it. If you fail at this, even the best privacy policy won't matter. Let's start here. For small and medium businesses, a single breach can be devastating. Many SMBs don't survive one. Why? Because the recovery costs, legal fees, system cleanups, reputation repair are often more than an SMB can handle. Beyond money, there's compliance. Under laws like GDPR in Europe or CCPA in California, you can face huge fines if customer data is stolen. And then there's trust. If a customer's credit card data is exposed through your business, will they ever trust you again? Probably not. So the stakes are high. Security is not just a technical issue, it's a business survival issue. This slide highlights the big four. Number one, weak passwords. This is one of the simplest but most common problems. Employees using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or reusing the same password across accounts. Hackers love this because it's like leaving your house keys under the doormat. Number two, unpatched software. Every piece of software has bugs. When companies like Microsoft or Adobe release updates, they often fix vulnerabilities. If you don't update, you're basically keeping the door open for hackers. Number three, insider threats. Sometimes employees accidentally click on dangerous links. Sometimes, unfortunately, they act with bad intentions. Either way, insiders are a risk. Number four, the number one entry point. Hackers send fake emails pretending to be your bank, a supplier, or even your boss. One click can compromise your whole system. Let's do a quick check. Which of these four do you think is the most common entry point for SMBs? Yes, phishing. It remains the number one. Here's a real world case. A popular restaurant chain created a loyalty app. Customers could earn points for every meal. Sounds like a great idea, but here's the problem. They stored sensitive customer data, including credit card numbers, without proper encryption. Hackers found the weakness, broke in, and stole data for over 50,000 customers. Names, contact info, credit card numbers. The consequences: severe fines, lawsuits, angry customers, and boycotts. Within 18 months, the chain had to close. This story shows us something important. Security isn't optional, even for businesses that don't think of themselves as tech companies. If you handle customer data, you are a target. Now let's look at how we can defend ourselves. Encrypt everything. This is like locking your valuables in a safe. Even if hackers break in, encrypted data looks like gibberish without the key. Always encrypt data at rest and in transit. Role-based access. Not everyone in your company needs access to everything. The cashier doesn't need HR records. The marketing intern doesn't need payroll files. Restrict access based on roles. Regular updates. Keep your software patched and current. A known vulnerability is like leaving a broken lock on your front door. Hackers will find it. Employee training. Technology can't solve everything. Your people need to recognize phishing emails, suspicious attachments, and social engineering tricks. A quick training session every few months can save thousands of dollars. Now, if you had to start with just one of these, where would you begin? Many SMBs begin with employee training because people are often the weakest link. Here's a reflection exercise. What's the weakest link in your business right now? People. Are your employees trained to spot phishing? Processes. Do you have clear policies on how data is handled? Technology. Are your systems up to date and properly configured? Take a moment to think about which of these three areas would be your first priority. This awareness is the first step to strengthening your defenses. Let's check your understanding. Question 1. What's the number one entry point hackers use to breach SMB systems? Yes, phishing emails. Question 2. Why is encryption so critical? Exactly, because even if data is stolen, encryption makes it unreadable and useless to attackers. Alright, let's recap. Lesson 8. Security breaches are especially damaging for SMBs. Many don't survive them. The most common threats are weak passwords, unpatched software, insider risks, and phishing. 4 safeguards every SMB must adopt: encryption, role-based access, updates, and employee training. Security is not a one-time project. It's an ongoing culture of protection. In our next lesson, Lesson 9, we'll go beyond protecting data to using it responsibly. That means ensuring customers give genuine consent and anonymizing their data so insights can be gained without violating privacy. So get ready. We're moving into the ethics of data use.